Welcome, this is my video of the final oral presentation. I am Paola Jimenez de la Cruz and I am a student at Universidad Autónoma de Yucatán. I am currently studying the second semester in the career of social communication. I still have a lot to learn, but I can tell you that my career deals with various topics that can be applied to many areas such as psychology, anthropology, photography, journalism, advertising, among others. This particular career focuses more on studying a group of people within a social environment to analyze how and why communication processes are carried out in a certain way. Now I'm going to explain an important process in communication specialists, which is to take photography of models, products, natural and social environments. Although each person has their own technique, I am going to explain the way in which I take photographs. First, you need to have a vision of what you want in your photography before taking it. It can be the angles or setting of the camera. In the second step is to have my object of interest frame in the camera, and you need to choose the measurement of the focal length of the lenses that are in millimeters. Then we are going to focus on the object we want. You can do it manually or automatically, but I think you must do it manually to practice and not depend only on the camera. The next thing is that you need to modify the basic exposure triangle, which is made of three elements: the aperture of the diaphragm, the shutter speed, and the ISO. The diaphragm opening refers to the opening side of the lens to decide how much light you want to let into the photo, while the shutter speed is the speed with which the photos are taken. You don't have to set such a low speed because in most photos the object come out distorted. And finally, the ISO, that ideally needs to be at 100 for the photo to look good. You just have to raise the amount of ISO when you don't have sufficient light, because this reduces the quality of the image. After the previous steps, you are ready to take your first photograph. There are more steps that you can add, such as the white balance that you must adjust manually or automatically, the light exposure. You can also apply the composition rules. But I consider that the steps that I explained before are the basic ones, and after mastering it, you can add other settings to your camera to give your photography a better quality. I am going to show you on the screen some photographs that I have taken. To take this photo, I needed to set up the basic exposure triangle. Well, I hope you liked my video. Goodbye!